come on in to Married at First Sight, season 16, episode 14. And my name is Deborah, and I'm doing recap reviews on all the individual couples. And at the end of each video, there'll be links above my head. You can click on it, and you can go right on to the next video for the next couple. And now we're moving on to Chris and Nicole. And Chris starts the whole episode saying, my wife is beautiful. She doesn't even need any makeup. She's beautiful without makeup. And I would say yes. Nicole actually looks better without makeup. I'm going to say it. She looks better without makeup. She needs to go makeup free every single day. Maybe she can put a little, light lip gloss or something on her lips. But she actually, with her dark features, her dark eyebrows, and just her dark features in her eyes, oftentimes she looks like she already has on mascara and eyeliner because her eyes are sort of dark. That's why when she had that wedding makeup, it looked like raccoon eyes, because she already has dark eyes, and then they added a bunch of darkness around it. Shoot, I ain't the makeup person. Y'all see my makeup be jacked up on these videos. I be looking at them afterwards, be like, dang, my makeup ain't blended or nothing. I don't care, because I don't wear makeup. The only time I really put on makeup, y'all, really is here when I'm on the video with you. I wear very, very little makeup, so I don't know how to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how to do it, so don't be making fun of me in my videos. Look at that girl's makeup. It ain't blended or nothing. I know. It ain't my specialty. But Nicole looks very, very good without makeup. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when she got this bidet, first of all, have y'all ever used a bidet? A bidet is wonderful. I remember the first time I used one was when I went, to Europe on a vacation, and there was a bidet there in the hotel years ago. And I was like, oh, I've never really used one of these. And I used one, and I fell in love with them. And you know what? They're really good for women when you on that time of the month, when, men, close your ears. Men, close your ears for a second. That time of the month when you're going to go to the bathroom in the middle of the day, you might have to switch out and, change out your tampon, whatever you use. And you just want a little refreshment. You just really want a little freshen up, because it's the middle of the day. You ain't going to be hopping in the shower every time. And you use that little bidet, and you just give yourself a little refreshment. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It's just not for the pooping. But I will say this. This whole bidet thing is bigger than what Nicole said. Nicole, she actually did handle this pretty well. What Nicole said was, I'm going to get this for, when we want to be a little fresh in the day. But Nicole smelled something. She smelled something that was funky in that bed. And right now she's saying it's Chris and his funky booty. But I'm going to tell you, it could be Chris's funky booty, and it could be those dogs' funky booty. Last week, every week, I keep saying how gross that is, that those dogs are in that bed rubbing their butts and their coochies on those pillows and on those sheets. Okay? And obviously, obviously, Nicole talked to her mother and said, yeah, we're having sex, but the shit is funky afterwards and during. And no pun intended when I said that. And she says, you should get a little bidet, and I'm making pretend like it's a home improvement project to get them involved, because you can't come and say, hey, I'm going to get this bidet because your butt is funky. And just make it like it's a home improvement project. But lo and behold, it really is, because she smells something in that bedroom. But unless you're going to sit them dogs on top of that bidet, you still going to have a problem. Because I could imagine that when she lays her head on that pillow, or can you imagine all the different positions they may be having sex? Maybe she's on her belly and her face is in the pillow, and she, ooh, and she's smelling a dog butt and dog coochie, and Chris might be behind her, and she's smelling this, and she's wondering, what is that smell? Is it me? Is it Chris? Is it a dog? All of y'all. 3 dogs and Chris. 4 smelly booties. This is gross. And then what we're finding about Nicole is Nicole ain't speaking up. She's not speaking up about this smelly booty, and she's not speaking up about this problem that they're having in the bedroom, acting as if it's okay, and if it stayed this way, I would be okay. Because she don't want to rock the boat. Nicole is probably doing, I hope Nicole, I don't know what Nicole is doing. I think Nicole is trying to get to the yes at decision day. And I think what she's saying is, I'm not going to bring up nothing, not one bad thing about this man until after decision day. And then after decision day, I'm going to start working on him a bit by bit. And then I'm going to start speaking up about some of the things. But I'm going to close the deal first before I start bringing up things about Chris. And I'm going to tell you this. Some people might say that's a bad strategy, but it's actually not so bad of a strategy, because it's actually a problem that a lot of women do in dating. And that is, they bring up too many of the negatives first, and it turns the man off and it turns them away. When really is, you do have to mix your negatives in with your positives. But what Nicole is doing is she's decided she ain't bringing up no negatives. She can bring in a few, but this little smelly bully with the bidet, that was one of her negatives. Now the next one we see is she's not really having, she's not climaxing in sex with Chris. When she says there's not enough foreplay, what she's saying is I'm not coming to climax, I'm not coming to orgasm. And instead what she's doing is she's just going ahead and having sex and pleasing him, but she's not really climaxing. And she's saying, oh, because we need more foreplay. But she's also probably not speaking up and saying what she needs to be fulfilled and what she needs to do to come to climax. And she doesn't want to tell him, because then it may make him feel bad and it may turn him off, and then she'll get a no on decision day. So she says, you know what, I'll just put up with it for now. And then after decision day, maybe I'll start saying, wait a minute, I'm not going to keep having sex without being fulfilled. And it might be, remember, he has not been intimate with a woman for over 2 years. It might be when she says we need more intimacy that he also is coming to his climax too soon. So there isn't enough time. Well, she better learn how to get hers first. She better learn to not do the things to him that makes him climax so soon. And instead, she better make sure that she gets hers first. Sometimes that's what you got to do. Sometimes you can't go second, because you know what? It's not always going to happen at the exact same time. This ain't the movies. This is not the movies where the man and the woman both climax at the exact same time all the time. Sometimes it don't happen that way. Sometimes one goes first, the other goes second. So if what happening with Chris and Nicole is that he's going first, and then after he goes first, there's nothing left for her, then she needs to learn how to go first. And then she needs to stop doing whatever the little trick is she does to him, whatever little move she does on him that ends it. She needs to not do that move, do something else until she gets hers first. Because if he's all out of it, by the time it's her turn and he ain't got nothing left, she better learn how to go first. She better learn how to go first, and she better learn how to speak up. Because I can see a lot of situations right now where Nicole doesn't want to rock the boat. She doesn't want to rock the boat at all, and she's not bringing up anything. And then when Dr. Pia came and started talking about her, and now she's crying and saying, I've been doing this my whole life. She's realizing now she's been doing this her whole life. She's 30-something years old, and she's been doing it her whole life, putting her needs, her emotions on the back burners. Chris is in La La Land. He's kind of sick of it too. You could tell he's sick of it. But one thing he's happy about now is, dang, I've always been the most messed up person in a relationship with all the trauma. Now I'm in a relationship with a woman who's got more trauma than me. Chris is like, I ain't never been here before. This is new to me. New to me. But Dr. Pierre told her, stop with all this self-deprecating conversation, all this trauma talk. Dr. Pierre, I'm with you on this as well. Stop it, Nicole. We don't want to hear no more sad stories about yourself. We don't want to hear no more stories about that. You not worthy of an orgasm. Girl, this is ridiculous. She up here living in fear that she gonna get a no on decision day. That's why she needs an answer every day. Remember back before, it's like, I'm gonna ask him every day, because this girl is gonna do whatever she needs to do to get a yes. And then I don't know if she plans on continuing this the rest of the marriage, or if after she gets the yes, and then she's gonna start working on some of the negatives. But she realized right now, I can't wait till the decision day to get this bidet. She said, I can't do this no more. She needed to put her foot down about them dogs on that bed. I don't care if he starts crying or not. I don't care if he starts crying. She need to tell him, listen, if you want to keep hitting this ass, then these other asses of these dogs can't be on these beds no more. No more. She better flex some of her sexual power. She better flex some of her sexual power. Now that he's gotten used to it and now that he likes it, she better start telling him, okay, which kitty cat do you want in this bed? My kitty cat or them dogs' kitty cat? Because you don't get both no more. You better choose. Which one do you want? Because that is nasty. Ain't no way I'm going to be smelling dog coochie and dog ass while you are also doing me from behind. Absolutely not. Not gonna happen. That's it, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Watch my other videos. Bye.